Hello and welcome to the Nothing Nothing and on record haul number 26. And you're probably thinking, wait, didn't you record a 26 already? Yes, but I am recording again. I'm re-recording it again. This time so you can hear me and I can explain some things and so on. But anyway, I'll just reopen the box. See what we're doing here. And of course, the first things up was the Beatles Magical Mystery Tour. As you know, this is their 1967, technically UK EP, but in the United States album. There's the lyrics, of course. Now, of course, you can see the booklet that's supposed to be there. It's missing. There's a replacement Peaches sleeve, and this is a reissue based on that orange capital label. Then next up, we have Simon and Garfunkel, rosemary, sage, parsley. Oh wait, sorry, parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. I almost remembered it. If you're wondering, since that last video, I've taken off all the price tags, so you can tell you I'm refilling this again. I believe it's just a white sleeve, and you can see the disc. Scarborough Fair was the big hit, but Homeward Bound was popular. Sure. And then next up we have Pink Floyd and Omagama. Omagama, of course, is a double LP. Of course, they were on Harvest at this time. Nothing in the paper sleeve. I'll just set it back in real quick. And then continuing the Beatles, we have Let It Be, their final album. Well, technically it was their final album. Although technically it does predate their last officially technically recorded album was Abbey Road. I do have an original copy, so I have the Apple label here. Of course, if you've seen the documentary Get Back, and also to Jim, whoever owns in the past, hope you're doing well. Basically, that entire documentary covered this, making this album. And then next up, we have Elvis' second Christmas album. Elvis sings The Wonderful World of Christmas. And that was a little bit here and there on the album cover. Of course, he was on RCA, and they were now using the gold labels at this time. And then we move on to the Beach Boys with Good Vibrations, the best of the Beach Boys. This is a circa 75 compilation. That's why you see Sail on Sailor, which had been a more recent hit at that time. Of course, they were on Reprise on their own Brothers label. Well, the Records label. And then you've seen this before already, but we have Meatloaf's Bat Out of Hell. Actually, this album has an interesting connection. See this, Cleveland? International Records. That label's not too far, was founded not too far away from where I live. Oh, the paper sleeve was wrong, so we're just going to look at it quickly, but as you can see there. Yeah. And then next up, we have from 1978, we have Journey's Infinity. I almost forgot what it was until I thought about it. This is the one that has lights and a wheel in the sky on it. And technically Steve Perry's first album. And then the same year we have Blondie's Parallel Lines. Was that 78? I don't remember. 78, sorry, it's been 78. And each side of the Hard to Enter has the lyrics. Of course, the big hit here was Honda Glass right here. The disc, they want Chrysalis, this will look much like my Pat Benatar. And actually, there's a variation to these records. If you see here, this is the disco version, that's the hit version. The original was very different. Then moving into 79, or 78 still, we got ABBA and Voulez-Vous. As you can see, this is a Columbia House copy. Yeah, Voulez-Vous, I Have a Dream, Angel Eyes, Does Your Mother Know, Chiquita were the big hits here. Yeah, 79. But this album was also technically contemporary to their second greatest hits, so Give Me is often included as well. You got the lyrics on both sides. Of course, they were in Atlantic here at the time. And then we now move into the 1980s. So yeah, set this back. There we go. With Ozzy Osbourne, Rock Hall inductee, of course, this year for the second time, with Blizzard of Oz, his debut LP, solo LP. Barcodes, you can scan these with the mobile discog app, and they can help you find versions. Now I'm gonna print and enter. It's not in great shape, but to be fair, just like Ozzy Osbourne, that is this somewhat. Of course, the big hit was where is it? Crazy Train, but also Divided Romance, Mr. Crawley. And he was on. This was the first Jet record I have. In the same year, we also have Billy Joel's Glass Houses, which, as the hype sticker shows, the bigger singles was It's Still Rock and Roll to Me, Don't Ask Me Why, and You May Be Right. That's the original price tag, otherwise someone paid for it. Got a printed photo of the band here. One side. Lyrics on the other. Here's like You May Be Right. He was also on Columbia. Let's look pretty quick. I'll just go quick. And then we move into 1982 with Styx and Kilroy Was Here. Their, of course, conceptual album slash flop. Of course, this is also a Columbia House Records copy, or sorry, CRC. Yeah, it's Columbia Records. Styx. This album is is gatefold. See the lyrics here on this side. For example, here's a Mr. Roboto and the famous Domo Arigato, Mr. Roboto. There's also a printed inner. Of course, with Kilroy. And a custom label. And then lastly, also in the same year, we have Don Henley and I Can't Stand Still. Oh, no, the one more. His debut album. The big hit here was Dirty Laundry. And this one album has a printer. You got the picture, you got your lyrics. There's Dirty Laundry. And of course, he was on Asylum. Then lastly, we have the Go-Go's Vacation. A couple years ago, inductee. The big hit on this one was Vacation. First, we got the band here in the credits. And on the other side, we got the lyrics. There's Vacation right there. And the label. And with that, that is it for record haul number 26. Record haul 26. And check back soon for record haul number 27, 28, and 29.